Drivers parade time in Hungary. Oh, they're already on the truck. They're late, man. They're late. And we get a crowd shot instantly. Sick. Love it. Pasta shooter. David Volk. All right, here we got. We got Franco and Gabby talking with Max and Arvid. We got Ollie and Hulk. We got George, Charles, Lando. We got Stroll and Ocon as per usual. We got Liam and Alonso. Liam and Alonso and Hadja. Perez is with Ocon and Stroll. And then we got Gasly and Albon. We got Sainz with the Lando and Russell. And then we got Lewis, Antonelli, and Bottas. Why do I feel like we're missing someone? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. No. They should put a Hamilton stand on the Hamilton corner. Lewis is always with Bottas. No, Bottas is always with Lewis. Lewis stands by himself. Which group would you join, guys?
Well, Lando Norris, pole sitter for today's race. Your first pole of the year, McLaren's first pole of the year. I bet you slept pretty well last night, didn't you?
I did indeed. I feel good. Yesterday was a good day for us, for all of us as a team. Nice to be back on top.
I'd love to be an F1 driver.
So yeah, yesterday was a good day, but today's a much bigger challenge. So I'm hoping we can repeat it.
I know that you put your money on Ferrari ahead of this weekend. You had a got pole today. What's it going to take, do you think, to hold those guys off today?
Just no mistakes. I mean, we have good pace in the car. I think it's a long race. It can be a high degradation. So just a good start, and we'll see from there.
And where has this pace come from? Has it been constant development, this upgrade that you've got here this weekend?
A little bit of both. We always perform well here. We were 1-2
This guy was in Matt and
year,
Tommy's chat 20 minutes
the car's
before
been
quality.
performing well or better lately.
I saw that.
We bought some upgrades, and that's helped. And it also helps when I drive well. So that's always a good thing. But when we put all of these together, a good car and me on good form, then we can always be on top.
Well, best of luck today, Lando. Thank you very much.
I hope Lando wins today. Never thought I'd say that. And then it'd be fun. I mean, obviously, win from pole wouldn't be great. I hope he has to work for it, but I would like Lando to win. New winner for the season would be nice. Shout out the Pride umbrella. A lot of Ferrari fans. A lot of McLaren fans. I only see Ferrari, McLaren. Oh, a couple Red Bull in there as well. Oh, I guess the white is Merc. Maybe.
Well, Charles Leclerc, front row today, P2, pole last year. What is it about this place that seems to bring the very best out of you?
I'm glad you say
Formula
that.
One Golf Air Bahrain Grand Prix in Malaysia.
Saying all the time that this was a tricky track for me. So, no, I mean, I'm working very hard because it's not such a natural driving for me on a track like this, but it's going well since 2 years, so I'll take that. But today is the important day, and we'll try to maximize everything.
I know there were a couple of corners like yesterday, turn 1, I think you said turn 12, you weren't too happy with it, but new day today, race pace is different, and this car all weekend has been fast.
Yeah, we've been very strong, but it's also true that McLaren have been very strong yesterday when it counted. So I think it's going to be tight today. I don't think we'll have a pace advantage or anything.
Wait,
first lap will be very important.
That means we're going to get the Formula One Abu Dhabi in Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix.
And from a confidence perspective, you must be feeling pretty good. I think you had a run of top two finishes. You won 2 races ago. You look like you've got the bit between your teeth.
I'm feeling good. Yesterday in qualifying I was missing a little bit compared to Lewis, but in race run on Friday I was feeling good. So I really hope that positive feeling carries on today.
Great stuff. We'll go have fun out there today, Tara. Thanks very much.
New Zealand is winning the Commonwealth Games. Liam will follow suit here today. Wait, is New Zealand actually winning the Commonwealth Games, or was it like day 1? Not F3 having more views on their highlights compared to F2. Or did F2 just get uploaded? Or maybe because F3 had a fucking crash on the thumbnail. Well, Malaysia, Singapore is going to be difficult for drivers. Yeah. How hot does Malaysia get?
Well, Oscar, considering you weren't even in the car in FP1, you had no upgrade on Friday at all. P3 on the grid actually isn't too bad. A couple of penalties that helped you, I know.
Yeah, Piastri's stuck in the season,
it's
but
not
he's
been
just
the easiest
there.
of weekends,
You know what I
but
mean?
starting
He's
third
always
is
just there. He's doing well.
a good effort so far. Yeah, I was a bit annoyed after qualifying not being able to do the last lap.
Immaculate duck.
I got in 2 positions since then anyway, so it's going okay. But yeah, the race is going to be interesting today. It's pretty windy. The track's a lot hotter than we had on Friday as well. So yeah, I'm excited to see what we can do.
I know the Ferraris have been fast around here, but you've won here. The car looks much better around here as well. Can you get in the mix for the fight for the win?
I think so, yes. Yeah, obviously one of the cars to beat is Papaya, not Red, so we'll see what we can do. But no, I think we're definitely looking stronger here than we have done, especially the last few races. So I'm confident we can well and truly fight.
And what about the threat from Mercedes and Red Bull behind?
We'll have to wait and see. I think, depending on what overtaking is like, is going to be the biggest factor. We're not expecting it to be easy, which from where we're starting, we kind of hope it goes that way. But the Mercedes has been the benchmark the whole year, and a bit surprising to not see them a bit further up. So I'm expecting them.
I think Mercedes had the race pace though,
and be a threat.
And I'll just squeeze one more in. How important is it from a confidence perspective to finish off
New
with the last
safety
race
car behind
with a strong result before we head into the summer break?
Yeah, it's important for sure. But yeah, I think either way, we're going to enjoy the break and take some time to reset. But to be able to go into it with a bit of momentum and some happier vibes would definitely be a nice thing.
Well, I hope you get some of those happy vibes today. Thanks very much, Oscar.
I feel like though the safety cars kind of look the same the last 3 iterations. Like it used to change so much, and now the last 3 iterations just looks the same. Why does it look like it's driving sideways? To experience how it is watching F1 from an airport. Enjoy where you're off to. When will the Bahrain GP be held? Between Singapore and Baku, so we get a triple header instead of a week on, week off. Yeah. If you wish for a job in F1, what would it be? Mine would be the safety car driver. Safety car driver would be sick, actually. I don't think anything can top that. I mean, obviously, I'd say like social content, but that's a bit grueling. I think I will still have my license suspended then, so I can watch the races. It's Hungaroring. The cookie cutter nature is unlike the other venues where the Merc dominates. Yes, like Monaco. True. Driver's parade truck driver? Oh, hell no. The guy that does the starting lights is also a sick job. Is it though? You press a button, then you just gotta like lock in the whole race. Can they just keep the camera on the truck? I don't care for the drivers. Can they keep the camera on the truck in general and just not the fans? But yeah, new safety car's nice. I just don't know why it doesn't look as different as the last iteration or the iteration before that. Wish there was a bit more of a mix-up each time. But I guess that's just car companies, not really.
Max, I appreciate this weekend's been pretty tough for you. I know the car hasn't been what you want it to be, and I know you can't change it for today. So what are you expecting when you get out there in this long, hot race?
Yeah, I guess tough long race, but we'll see what we can do. I mean, yeah, hopefully the car's a little bit more together now, but yeah, a bit difficult to say.
I appreciate when the car isn't working like you want it to
You're
work.
not
it's
happy.
not ideal, but you always go out there to try your best, don't you, and trying to wring what you can out of it.
Yeah, well, of course, but let's see. I mean, I don't really know where we stand or like how competitive, of course, we can be.
So does that make it quite difficult to know whether or not you can fight, Mercedes, Ferrari, McLaren today?
Yeah, well, I mean, of course, I'm starting a little bit further ahead because of penalties of others, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, hopefully, of course, we get positively surprised in the race.
Well, go get some magic out there, Max. Thanks.
Go get some magic out there, Max. Sad Max, sad Bulls. Max be like, we're cooked. And those beat Mercedes today. I think so.
George,
but
I know it feels like
starting
your luck
behind them
just
now,
isn't
isn't he?
changing. You've got an engine change for today, but you've got a better start than maybe you thought you were going to have. What's the mood like heading into today's race?
I'm just accepting whatever happens out of my control, just focus on what I can control.
Nice.
Yeah, engine change, no penalty today, probably get one in a few races time, but anyway, full attack today, feeling positive, hopefully we can have a good race with the guys ahead.
It does sound pretty freeing to go into a race feeling like that. I know the McLarens and the Ferraris look fast, but your race pace generally has been good, hasn't it?
It has been. We've definitely struggled in the qualifying pace this weekend, but the race pace does look strong. It is definitely a circuit that's challenging to overtake.
Well. Nice.
The race pace comes out on top and we can make some moves forward.
And with that in mind, is turn one and that start really important to define your race result today?
I think it will be, to be honest. There's definitely opportunities later, especially if we don't know what the strategy is going to be like right now. We don't know if it's going to be a one-stop, two-stop. If anyone in front of us starts on the softs, the mediums, or the hards, that also changes everything. So we'll be reactive.
Nice.
Well, have fun out there. Thanks, George.
Also, actually, might be cursed. Hello? How's the broadcast not realized it's broken yet?
Hey, Lewis.
Nice.
I appreciate that the weekend or yesterday didn't go to plan, and it
Nice.
feels like I think I saw your Insta post. You
back.
can't catch a break, but today's a new day, isn't it? And you've got a very fast car underneath you.
Yeah, absolutely. We got a great crowd here.
Oh, I love the crowd here.
We have
One
a
of the
good
best
crowd.
crowds in the world.
Team have done, a great job to continue to develop this car, and so and it's an amazing track. It's very hot today, so it's going to be a massive challenge. But yeah, it's a new day, new opportunities.
And with that heat and with that challenge, those are the kind of conditions you tend to thrive
did we
in.
speak to
You've won
Kimmy?
here so many times. You can go fight for the win today, can't you, Lewis?
I mean, I hope so. It's very difficult to overtake here, so strategy is going to be difficult here. It's quite gusty today as well, but I mean, yesterday it was difficult. I know. Forgive me for my attitude after the race because I had done such a great
Wait,
session.
Kimmy's behind George
and
at the
then
start?
I got a call right at the last minute, so
Kimmy got a grid
I
pen.
didn't know I was going to get a penalty. It was tough to swallow, but it is what it is. You move forward.
How did I not know
I'll
that?
give it absolutely everything I can for the team today.
Great stuff. Thanks, Lewis. We all have tough days. Thanks.
Bro, I'm so out of it this weekend. I haven't looked at any of the news in Discord. Wait, so what's the grid? So what? P1. I don't remember what it was now. P1 Lando, P2 Charles, P3 Oscar. Oh. Bro, I didn't know Kimmy got a pen. I thought Lewis got a
Well,
pen.
Kimmy, we're making it a bit more challenging for you today with that.
Yo,
big
so the
pace
race
grid
gonna be sick
penalty, but
today.
You've got a fast car underneath you. What do you fancy of your chances from P7
Max
today?
P4, what?
Yeah, obviously it's a pity to to have gone in those three places, but is what it is, and the most important is that we try to maximize today's
And slow down
race.
enough on the safety car.
Pace is good. It's very warm today.
I mean, I
It's gusty
suspected
here
that.
as well, so it's gonna be interesting to see.
The
Well, we
car
need to break
really
that
feels
down.
like
I
it's
didn't know
come
that
on
happened.
This weekend, it feels like you've got much more pace out of the car. Do you fancy the chances of fighting for a podium from where you are, or could even be better than that?
Yeah, obviously the race pace has been stronger than our single laps, so I think there's a lot to play for.
This has been a very interesting race then.
Obviously, deck is going to be big, so we'll try to do our best. But I'm really looking forward to it, and hopefully we can do a good race for the team, for myself, and for the fans.
Well, have fun out there today, Kimmy. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Red, red wine. I literally saw that and I was like, dude, I need to wear a cap.
It's like, I'm really pleased to see you smiling, because I know yesterday was a tough old
What do
day
you call
for
him?
you, but
Azak?
today is a new day. What do you think you can fancy your chances of taking the fight to McLaren, to Mercedes, to Ferrari?
I mean, to be honest, it's not a great position, but also it's a position where no matter what I do, I think, considering the pace we have, I think worst result would be not moving up. So being optimistic, I think, we're going to try stuff and to try and be in the fight with the case ahead.
I saw that you've made it to Q3 in every single session, so the one lap pace has been good. What about the race pace?
it's been improved. Let's say especially the last couple of weeks, and I think it showed the last couple of rounds as well. So in Belgium was pretty good. So yeah, I had a good feeling on Friday. So there's no reason not to be confident.
Well, best of luck with that confidence today, Isaac. Thank you.
Red wine. On a real though, why does every F1 driver have to wear a cap, or do they just choose to wear caps all the time? They ignore George. He got black screened.
Well, Arvid, considering you were barely taking part in FP3 to get into the top 10 yesterday for today's race was an incredible result. How are you feeling about your chance about converting that out there today?
Yeah, I feel good. I mean,
yeah,
I think, you know, the team did a really good job yesterday. You know, the mechanics to get the car ready to get me those 2 laps, the engineers to give me a good car with very limited mileage. So looking forward to the race today.
So
we know that overtaking is
man.
not easy, so that should hopefully.
No, I know he has
no
no cap, but like Max always wears his cap.
But yeah, I think it should be a good race.
And for you personally, it feels like you've got some real momentum at the minute. Does it feel like that from behind the wheel?
I feel in a good flow at the moment. All the recent events, you know, I've been feeling more comfortable. I've been trying a few more different things, and it's been bringing me more performance. So definitely in a good momentum, good flow at the moment.
Great stuff.
Does
Good luck
he
today,
still have the
Arvid. Thank you.
upgrades? I think he does. Yeah.
Nico, just one question. You're in the top 10 today. I was really pleased that you had one clean quali because it's been a bit of a battle.
Thank you, Lawrence. Thank you.
What have you got to do to convert that into your first points of the year?
Well, just the same again. You know, clean race, clean execution. Obviously, we're in Budapest, so you know, track position is pretty important around here. I think car and pace is all right, and hopefully we can take it and bring a good fight.
And I'm going to keep focusing on the positives. The starts have got better, the pace of the cars got better, you'll get it better. So you're looking forward to today's race, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's all
Russell's
set.
locked in at the
Great
front
crowd,
by himself.
Great atmosphere around here. Thanks to all the fans for the love and support, and hope you enjoy the race. Thank you.
Great time. Good luck today, Nico.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
Bro, forgot how to do a truck interview. You ain't been in the top 10 for so long. I mean, yeah, if I had a hairline like Hulkenberg, I wouldn't be wearing a cap either. Woo! Woo! All right. Love a good old-fashioned truck parade. Get interviews of all the drivers. Nice. Bosh. Wait, does Hungary have a good football team? Why didn't they make the World Cup, huh? Ireland not the Mary qualifier. Red wine. I don't know. I still find that funny, the L1 cap that Charles did. I don't know why he did that. Why can't it just be CL16? I really don't understand the logic behind that. Perez interview? Well, unfortunately, he qualified at the back. At last. Some Carlando fan. Ow, my back. Is that the drone cam or is it the pit lane cam? I think that's the drone cam. Yeah. Alright guys, that wraps up the build up. Thank you guys all for joining. We're going to get into our own build up now, so stick around. But if you enjoyed, be sure to follow down below. We do a build up we watch the build up and drivers parade for every single Grand Prix. So join me after the summer break for the next one. But yeah, let's get into watching some other stuff now and talk about some other stuff. I think we'll have a little scroll through Discord first. I want to have a look at these documents. Yeah. Where can I find these docs? We'll just wait for this to end, just in case it doesn't end. The hell is this, bro? There you go. Driver's probably done. Mekis when it's the last lap of the last race of the season, but he's not done collecting the data.
What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened?
How do we cover that shit? In order for Audi and Cadillac to come in, we had to make changes. F1 is too heavily led by the fact it's a business. Agreed. And not how you can make the sport the best possible. But how can we make the most money as a business? That's not how a sport should be run. It should have never been like that. It's a shame. I agree. Hey, but you shouldn't complain though, because you're a millionaire and get to fly around the world for free, right? Remember that? Remember when you said that? What is this? God, can this start working? Average stuff the V-Cup ever expects the drivers to do before a quali. God, I hate when you do that. Do what? What'd I do? What'd I even do, bro? What'd I even do? Why is Mum complaining right now? Okay, I don't know where these docs are. Do I go on the FIA website? I guess I'll go on the FIA website real quick. FIA. Oh, fuck. FIA. Oh, when I'm going, Why is Mum hating, bro? Stop complaining all the time. You might get a timeout like everyone else. What's wrong with an R? There's literally nothing wrong with it. Grow up. Alright, where's Hungary? What we got? What we got? What we got? Big long one. Gotta deal with it. Car 11 changes on the Parc Ferme. Car 12, alleged failure to follow race decision. And then infringement. Wait, he got investigated twice? Okay, let's have a look at these two. Baby. Okay, the stewards over the driver of car 44, Lewis Hamilton, the driver of car 81. At the approach to turn 1, car 44 was traveling at a significantly reduced speed on the racing line, while 81 was approaching on a push lap. The driver of car 44 explained that he had just completed a fast lap and did not receive the team's radio message regarding the approaching car 81 until the latter was already in close proximity. He further stated that due to the position of his car on the track, car 81 was not visible in his mirrors. Car 81, which was on a push lap, was forced to take avoiding action to wide and being obliged to abort the lap. Having examined the available evidence, the stewards determined that car 44 unnecessarily impeded car 81 during qualifying. In accordance with the FIA F1 regulations and established penalty guidelines for the type of infringement qualifier, the stewards opposed a 3-place group penalty on the driver car 44. Fair. Next. And another yellow flag infringement. The driver of car 12 did not slow sufficiently under single yellow yellow flags at turn 14. Decision. Drop of 3 grid positions for the next sprint/race in which the driver participates and 1 penalty point. So he's up to 4 now. The stewards heard from the driver of car 12, team representative of the FIA, blah, 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 blah. The driver of car 12 stated that on seeing the yellow flag and the light panel, he lifted off the throttle earlier than his previous push lap. This is verified by the telemetry. However, the reduction of speed occurred for a very short period, and in fact, the car's speed when passing the scene of the incident involving car 3 was slightly higher than on the previous push lap. Great regs, great regs. The mini sector time was only 0.03 seconds slower than his best time for that mini sector, and whilst because he had lifted 16 meters earlier, he was at 40 kilometers slower entering the yellow flag sector, but was 3 kilometers faster when passing the incident site due to less application of the brake entering the corner. The FIA representatives noted that the speed reduction in the mini sector was less than 1%. The stewards consider this incident to be different to other incidents that have resulted in no further action because unlike those cases, there was no significant speed delta through the mini sector compared to the driver's previous fastest time under similar circumstances. The recommended penalty according to the penalty guidelines for this offense is a drop of 5 place grid penalties. However, in mitigation of penalty, we considered that the driver did make a reduction in speed, albeit in a determination and insufficient and unsustained one. Further, the driver had limited time and distance to react, hence the lower penalty is applied. Competitors are reminded, I mean, Look, should he got penned? Yes, I don't think he lifted enough. You could just tell from watching the footage. Like, he didn't lift enough. You know, it's a yellow flag. You got to significantly lift. He didn't significantly lift. And if you want to, like, play the game of, like, oh, am I lifting enough? You're going to get caught out and get a pen. Mitigating the pen to a 3-place grid drop because he didn't have enough time to react. Well, you either have enough time to react or you don't. And you've said that he did lift, so he did have enough time to react. So saying, I think that doesn't make sense. Like, you've admitted that he's lifted and he's not lifted enough. So you've said that he's had enough time to react by lifting. But then you're contradicting yourself by saying he didn't have enough time to react. Him not lifting enough hasn't got to do with him reacting. That's got to do with him not lifting enough. So I think the 5-place grid penalty should have stayed. But I understand mitigating it because he did lift and it wasn't enough. So that's kind of fair because it shows that he was trying to be careful. He just wasn't careful enough. So I don't mind that. I just don't like the whole he didn't have enough time to react. That's bullshit because he did react because he fucking lifted and you said he didn't lift enough. But yeah, I think that's fair, Fen. I think 3 plays makes sense. Anyways, let's have a look at the standing. Let's have a look at the starting grid now because I'm so confused. How do I look at the starting grid? What is it? We'll qualifying update it now. Fuck's sakes, how do you look at the starting grid? Alright, so Lando P1, Charles P2, Oscar, Max. Wow, Max has been jumped. Lewis, Russell, or has jumped, sorry. Lewis, Russell, and then Kimi. Wow, this is a very interesting grid for today. They're probably 3 of the 4 fastest drivers at this track. Starting P5, P6, P7. Then we got 2 stinkers, and then solid. So, yeah, Lando should win. Lando should be going for the win today, man. Lando should be going for the win. If you just truly got in, Malaysia has been announced as the track that will host the Bahrain Grand Prix. I know, a bit confusing. But it means the official name of the Grand Prix is called the Bahrain Grand Prix in Malaysia. That's the official name. So good to be back at Sepang. So good to be back in Malaysia. I'm excited, man. I'm not excited for the naming scheme, but I am excited. Martin Bruttle said F1 needs to get rid of this concept. I've got a bit of a tear in my eye because we've lost all the great corners. This guy also was saying not to complain at the start of the year. Quiz show in 10 years' time. Which country hosted the 2026 Bahrain Grand Prix? Bahrain, Malaysia. Okay. Let's get the highlights from previous years. Actually, let's look at qualifying from yesterday. We'll have a scroll. There's so much I need to look through in Discord, bro. I'm so behind. Okay, quality highlights. Norris's pole lap. We'll have a little bit of a listen to the drivers' reactions. Actually, YouTube. We're going to have the stream there. We're going to stay live on Twitch, though. We're going to continue watching highlights and stuff. So come join us on Twitch. Twitch.tv/Ponden. Otherwise, join us for the next build-up for the next Grand Prix. Actually, no. I'll see you guys for the race watch along. Bye-bye.